Hello there,
Hello,
EShadow.
Izixs.
Guess where we are?
On the Dragon Orbit server!
Woo!
Restless
Yes.
Advancement Season 4!
Yeah, we're here. We're here for some more adventure. Yay! Let's go adventuring. Hey!
And I have no idea exactly what we're doing today.
We're sitting at the table. So, what did we do last time? We derped around with the everything, right?
Um,
Computer systems and storage and damn,
yeah.
that's loaded fast, like super fast. We're gonna need like 50,000 more memory units.
Yeah, that's kind of full.
Yeah, EShadow did a lot of the memory core thing drives.
I made
So-
a bunch of them. They were so tedious to make.
Yes, so I give him all the mad props for such.
I mean, look at that. 464K ME storage cells. That's a lot of them.
Yep. Now, really though, we can deal with a lot of the smaller ones since a lot of the bigger stuff's piling up. In the main drives there. There's still room on them. They just have lots of different item types.
Yeah.
So don't you worry about making big drives. We now want to be broad in our memory, not deep.
Yeah. I'm just going to do a little quick sleep.
And I'm going to look at the roof. With all the cactus. Cactus.
All of the cactus.
Cactus!
Oh, boy.
For you.
I need a sandwich.
Now you can have cactus.
I don't think I want to eat cactus.
Are you sure?
I know it's good for hydrating you, but...
How about potatoes?
Um,
Potatoes?
I'm okay for potatoes.
Okay.
But yes,
Magic bolt to the face?
and a boot to the head. But,
Alright.
yeah, I'm a little spaced out today, so if I sound a little extra derpy today, I'm slightly medicated out. Had a bit of a stomach bug for the last week.
Ah,
So just trying to recover.
he's not been well.
We've been doing some work.
Yeah.
We're doing some
Doing
work
the work.
around.
Doing the work.
Um,
Pretty.
I guess we're actually just about set to, if we wanted to, make a deep dark portal. We have our sigil and all that stuff.
Yes,
Oh.
but what if we die forever?
Did you look up here recently?
I have not. Show me what you've done.
This was the last time I was on here, which was like 2 weeks ago or something.
He's really not been feeling well. Ooh,
Welcome
nice.
to the Lockout station. And come in here. This is where these are actually all laboratory blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
Looks
throw
delicious.
the switch, Kronk. You come in here, and our large metal gate opens,
Nice.
and we have 2 launch pads.
Woot. One for EShadow and one for me. Is it not glorious?
This was another one of my little side projects that I was
Yes.
working on.
Side projects, you're like doing all these badass things, and sure, I built that wizard tower, but we haven't been really using that yet.
I built 2 flat faces and the bottom floors of some form of like NASA station.
Yeah, still pretty badass.
But yeah, this was just a little fun I decided to have one day while you were off.
Yay! I've been a little busy, so
And yeah, then we got just all of our stuff. We could just cram in a bunch of pointless computer stuff in here just to make it look like it's doing important things.
exactly. Maybe some of them will actually be useful for things.
Yep, but
Yes.
these will be our launch pads when we have the resources to send us both to space.
Space.
I think we have enough compressed plates, because I did those off camera a while ago, for one ship, but we don't want to just send one of us up into space, and
Oh, what if we set up like a cow?
how about we send up a Melic?
Do you think he'd get on the server?
I don't know. If he wants to come on the server, he can. We can rent out our wizard's tower to him.
Yay!
Or it'll just turn into another Lords of Minecraft server.
Bloody wizards hanging out in their towers all day.
Oh yes, and this was something that Mr. Izixs did some work on.
Yes, we now have food forever.
Automatic farming.
Yes, except for the reeds over there, but I always have trouble with those when it comes to the Mine Factory Reloaded farming.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we got some netherware here. We got some trays of delicious apples.
Yeah, so we're set for food forever.
Exactly.
Not that we won't go out and like get some nice tasty steak.
Steak.
I even planted us 2 little. Oh, my plants disappeared.
Oh. Oh.
My pumpkin plants.
Well, we could probably put some like a water source block underneath the wall here.
Well,
And
there actually is one underneath the wall.
what? What happened?
I don't know why they died.
Ender minis.
Probably
not, but who knows?
Probably. I wouldn't be against that idea.
Now, it is important to note though that I'm trying to avoid spotting certain things. Anyway, that having a farm like that can produce a lot of stuff. Like way a lot of stuff. Let's go look down real quick here at the little chest here we have hooked up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of wheat. We got some potatoes, carrots, lots of barley.
Yep, we will never.
I'm gonna bother you with the barley.
With the conga line of torches.
Oh, the quarry's eating a bunch of torches.
Oh, I am.
What'd you do?
I turned the quarry on, but the quarry was bottomed out and we haven't moved it. And so it was picking up all the torches that were at the bottom of the quarry. And so now, I have a feeling we just have a really dark... Yeah, we just have a really dark quarry.
Hooray? Well, at least it's bedrock. There won't be monsters spawning down there. Hopefully.
Can you tell I'm being a little derpy?
A little bit, but that's okay.
So we actually need to move this quarry again at some point.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now, of course.
Yeah.
But maybe flip it around so it's going that way.
Yeah, well, let's also try and make it so that if we try and dig in some random direction, we're not just going to fall into a pit.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And I also did a little mining expeditions last time I was playing.
Hey.
Several of them. Where I just ran off in different directions and went looking for diamonds. And
you got lost, and there was terribleness and giant spiders and
then server
violence
freaking out on me. But we have 215 diamonds now.
Damn hungry spiders. 250 diamonds?
215 diamonds.
Woot!
Yeah, that was a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
Well, nothing like our 4,757 iron ingots.
That is insufficient.
And whatever's in here.
More!
And whatever we haven't smelted yet. What is this FZ dark iron for?
Oh, the
another one bites the dust mob.
Well, dark iron rhymes with factorization, but is that going to be the dark iron?
I don't know what it's for.
So we can spell it in the factorization dark iron, which is used in some of the factorization equipment, gears, magical lamps, instruction plate, and compression crafter, servo rails. What? Or I could pulverize it again.
It's true.
Be useless.
Well,
Previously,
while you're talking, I'm just going to throw some stuff into the compressor.
All right. If anyone who watched my season 2 could recall, the dark iron was part of the factorization mod, of course, and you got it by basically using a special lighter on iron. So it's like you're burning it up with magic. It's pretty sweet, but you had to be really careful.
Check this out.
Ooh.
Heavy metal plates. These will help us create our tier 1 rockets, but
nice.
There's only enough here for one ship. So into the space chest they go.
It's like, I'm not saying the ship part's there. Oh, it's another one.
Yeah.
And blocks.
Made a lot of stuff. Yeah, these were just like stuff I was building with.
Yeah. And I put mine over here. Anyway.
All of our crap chests.
Yes, that's one of the downsides of having so many mods. Is there's just so many different blocks, each with different data values and
there's like no way that we're ever gonna fit them into here.
Exactly.
Like, even with all of these being 64 drives, I don't think we're actually going to fit everything into that thing.
Yeah. It'd be madness to try. So let's be, like, economical or something and just keep all the random crap in various random places.
Economical.
But, you know, the thing.
I meant to ask you, a while ago I put in some, what was it, quartz crystal seeds into the water downstairs. Did you pick those up?
Maybe. I don't know, we can check real quick.
Just because I put them downstairs in the water, and then I went to go collect them later, and they weren't there.
I do remember grabbing some at some point, so, Boink. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I didn't pick anything up.
Do they go in here or something? No, but we have a lot of berries.
Berries!
But, yeah, they were...
Delicious berries.
They were somewhere, and, like, I put them in the water. I hope they didn't despawn, because I put, like, an entire stack's worth of those in there.
We're not supposed to despawn. Oh, I'll look upstairs. We were, like, talking about something a little bit ago, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, one other little side tangent. I've already started working on fuel for rocket fuel.
Excellent!
There was actually a little bit of a bug when we were trying to make the system to make fuel.
Yes?
What was it? The Galactic Craft fuel...
copper bronze tubes or something, right?
Yeah, it was a copper canister. I'll show everyone the bit of the screw-up. The copper canister goes for Galactic Craft, which helps us make our refinery. Where is it? There it is. And to make this, you need, of course, a big U of copper. But unfortunately, there's also another mod somewhere in this ridiculously large pack.
Mariculture.
Mariculture that has...
It mars our good experiences.
That has a item. Where is it? Where is it? I made a couple of them by accident. It was some, like, vat or something, or...
Yeah, the vat.
It was a vat. And it requires exactly the same crafting recipe. Like...
Yeah.
So, I kept trying to make copper canisters, and unfortunately, it just kept making vats.
Which can be useful, but not for rockets.
Yeah, so I'm hoping the Buildcraft ones work just fine. I don't see why they wouldn't, but...
Well, if the Buildcraft fuel doesn't work, I don't mind making an exception to, giving you our, basically replace the vats that you made with canisters.
Yeah, because, like, it's kind of not our fault that the mod kind of screwed up.
Yeah. Get your ore dictionary figured out or something. I don't know. Add one thing to one of the recipes just so they're not exactly the same.
Yeah. Although, granted, I need to make some fuel canisters at some point. I need more tin.
Show me your can.
I beg your pardon. It took me a second there. Alright, so... Plans. Did we have plans today, or are we just going to find something to work on? Well,
there was one more thing I wanted to discuss, of course. Now that you wandered over here slightly, we could show them what's all back here, because I don't think we showed this off last time.
I don't think so. Mr. Izzy.
New reactor!
Yeah, a much larger reactor.
Yes.
I think, if I recall correctly, you said this is a 13-core reactor?
Something like that.
Flying up. 13 cores.
Yep. And it's fairly short right now, and filled with water.
So
now, the water's there for the coolant, you see. It makes the fuel more efficient, though not very much more efficient. Eventually, we're going to want new things, new fluids, new things to turn into nice, dripping fluids to enter into our reactor. Yeah.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Out.
Don't brain yourself, Navi. Yeah, eventually I want to get eventually I want to get to either Enderium or Cryothium in there. And thankfully we're near some area where our Blizz can spawn, so we can maybe start building up our Cryothium, or maybe even do some sort of auto-spawning job with those guys.
I didn't understand a word you just said, so I'm just going to nod.
Well, I'll explain the auto spawner in a moment. Because you want this thing to be cool, so the fuel burns more cleanly. So it does this up and down.
Ow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's giving me motion sickness.
Woo! Yeah, you probably
Oh.
shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Sit down, take your eyes off the screen for a moment.
Oh, that was making me a little nauseous.
Yes.
Oh, and for anyone else,
simmer down, simmer down.
for anyone else that notices, I kind of cleaned up my my morphing list. I got rid of a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah,
We had too many creatures that we were killing.
I've narrowed mine down a little bit too. A little bit.
Oh, I'll have to tell you this off camera just because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody.
All right.
Spoilers!
Spoilers.
Where did that hole come from?
I don't know.
Why is there a hole in my wall?
I don't know why you put that hole there. Actually, I have no idea.
But yeah, so
So auto spawners. So we got this big reactor here, right? We got the big reactor downstairs too. We have lots of power,
yes.
and we have plastics,
Oh,
material of the future.
sorry to interrupt, but raise my hand. Raise my hand.
Yes, EShadow.
You didn't show everyone what you also did outside.
That's what I'm getting to.
Gonna go stand in the corner now.
Now it's not finished yet. No, don't stand in the corner. You won't show the viewers what I've been poking at. So, as some of you may remember from my adventure in the agrarian skies, I built a auto spawner apartment complex.
Did you get yourself killed a lot by that too?
Yes, but that's beside the point.
No, that's all of the point.
But I've been working on something similar here, and it's very sparkly.
Sparkly.
Yep. So far, we have, down below, as you can hear them, a bunch of cows. They go moo. They go moo, 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 moo. And up here, we have the auto spawner in a room of glass. I just got a lag spike. Anyway, so right now, it's set up to spawn Enderman. So we already have some pearls in there. Now, the farm system is hooked up to the wheat generation over there, so anytime that's on, we'll be slowly generating ender pearls.
What was that green stuff that just went down there?
Ooh, that's mob essence.
Ah.
It's delicious.
Nom, 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 nom.
Would you like me to get you a bucket?
No. I'm
Are
good.
you sure?
I'm good.
I could drench you in it.
No.
Come on now.
I could
It's
be
fun.
enough of a mob by transforming into one.
Come on, you know you want a sip.
Not really.
Are you sure? It gives you experience when you drink it.
Oh. Maybe.
At least it did, a few versions back, so. Ah!
Does it cure a stomach flu?
I don't know. Let's hope so.
If so, then yes, I will take it.
Because either way, I'm going to be pouring it down your throat later. And
Why?
it'd be funny.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
No, you're not. You're lying.
Aren't I older than you?
Shh. Don't invalidate my argument. I think it was this way, wasn't it? The mob stuff.
No,
No, that's the reactor.
this is the downside of the reactor. So I'm going to be filling up this entire area down here with this giant capacitor bank. But it's going to take a little bit because we need a lot more resources.
Mm.
But thankfully, this kind of reactor can power things like, I don't know, bedrock mining lasers, something like that.
Bedrock mining lasers?
Yes. So we won't need the core anymore. We'll just get ores out of nothing.
Ah.
Well, we use power for it.
Holy
But in order-
jeez, that's a lot of steak. We
Yep.
have an ender pearl down here. How'd that get down here?
I don't know. Maybe an Enderman spawned in there. But in here... So wait, let me explain real quick. So there are two types of ways to turn cows into meat. Well, three if you count a sword or punching them. But as far as mechanics goes, so as far as Mindfactory Reloaded parts, that is, there is the grinder, this little block here, which turns mobs of any sorts into the green goo mob essence in whatever their drops are, which in the case of the cows is steak and leather. By the way, we have a lot of leather too. Now the other device is the slaughterhouse, which is up in here. It produces 2 liquids. One of them is liquid meat, which is what's in this big tank down here. Want to go for a swim?
Nope.
Then there's the other.
milkshakes.
Then there's the other liquid, pink slime. Now we have enough here now.
Oh yeah, I think there's you need to spawn a pink slime.
Exactly.
And he does like things.
He flaps around like slimes do.
And I think you inject him to make him bigger.
Well, you can.
And then you can like break them apart and spawn smaller slimes, kill them, and make them bigger again. And
that is very possible, actually.
That's
I was just gonna use the auto spawner though.
That's about all I know about these slimes.
So at some point here, perhaps even today, I'll get a safari net. I'll grab a bucket of pink slime. I'll put it in, say, that little hole there. Wait for it to turn into a little dude, and capture him. I'll have him in a safari net, and I'll put him in the mob generator up there, and we'll have pink slime for days.
Safari net.
Ooh. Do you have a bucket? I do. Has water in it though, so.
So do I actually. I got 2 empty buckets.
I only needed 1. And alright, get ready to pick this guy up, alright?
Okay.
Boink. Now just wait for it. Grab him! Grab him! You got him! Yay! Now, let's put it upstairs in the thing jig. And we have to actually go around because, well, there's no access down here. Oh god, this thing's in the way. Ah! Away with us! Actually, we could probably dig up here. Woohoo!
I just want to check on the. Oh god, glitching.
Stop glitching so much.
Holy jeez. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna take out a couple of these seeds. We have way too many wheat seeds in this replanter. They kind of stack up.
Yeah, kind of prevent anything else from getting generated.
Okay,
alright.
So I'll just store these somewhere. I don't know if wheat seeds can be used for anything else except for like chickens.
I need like a better access way fiddle with this here.
Oh yeah. I forgot about this. Where'd you go?